Hey, welcome. All my right thinkers, thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, Be Farm. Thinking right out here in my lab where I do what I do for you. It's 3 hours in the morning. It was about 3 o'clock. Doing what I do. I woke up with my doing on my mind, so I got to do a lesson for him. You know how I do. We're going to talk about a few last memories of my brother who will be missed. Let's talk about it. Right, isn't 25 rules live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's always a message in my stories for life. I give life lessons. You tune in and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's do what we do. Right thinking mission, and I'm on it, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking way of life through mental and spiritual discipline. Practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of reaching spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. My mission is that all right thinkers know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. See where we're going with this? Let's get that together. So I asked the question, do you know you? You want when I'm through, that's what I do for you. It's rhetorical, but if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I got you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. Don't be them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple, but you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. I appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. That's what I do for you. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know thyself and to might not be true. Alright, right thinkers again. Thinking about my dude, last memories, P-Funk philosophy on a few last memories of my brother who will be missed. Again, I did the earlier lesson, but this is a little something different. I try to put a little different spin on this one where they so emotional and dramatic. Okay, it's about the good time. All right, E, I called them. Okay, that's old school. Back in the day, we used initials for the nicknames. So your first letter of your name, we use that. So why? Aliases. Nobody know who's E. I didn't know him as E. A, B, don't make a difference, but that's old school street lingo vernacular. So yeah, he was E. I was P. All right. So I was best friends with his older brother back maybe 40 years ago now. Yeah, when I first came out of prison. And I knew his mother, his grandfather. I knew the family. While he was in prison, I was hearing all the stories about him. Okay, yeah, we talked, and his brother became good friends from him being a straight guy. I come home from prison 3.5 years. I don't need to go back hanging out with people who doing the stuff that I used to do. He didn't drink, he didn't smoke, he didn't get high, he didn't do that nonsense. So he's a perfect friend. We got together good. So, and I heard all the stories about his little brother, from childhood, I heard about him. So I pretty much had an idea or had stories about him before I met him, which is cool, but that didn't change the difference because once I meet you, I had my own observation, my own opinion. So I didn't take everybody's opinion, what they said about it, because according to them, you was a mess up. Okay, you was a mess. All right. So mom's called me, said, your brother need a job. I got him a job at UPS. We started working together. Long story short, we went through that. But his brother was my dude who helped me change my life 40 years ago from being street running, hustling type of dude to just being a straight dude, playing basketball, playing cards, doing the right thing. A little different. Okay, to me it was square, but it worked. Okay, it kept me out of trouble for a few years. It kept me going in the right direction, and I've been going that way ever since. But he was the implicator in that. I do remember him. So, but when I met him, he was young and wild. He was off the chain. He was everything they said about it. Yeah, that's when people. You can't have smoke without fire. When people say things about you, it ain't all got to be 100%. It ain't all got to be right, but it's the reason why they're saying it. That's all I'm saying. All right. So yeah, when I first met him, when I first met E, he was egotistical. He was arrogant, not easy to get along with. He was an a-hole. Okay, class A. He was not the dude. Okay, but rough around the edges. I always say. She said, Mom, my mom always say, Mark, you got to teach that boy. I said, no, he got to learn for himself, Mom. I'm just going to try to show him. And We got to be friends, all right? But we bump heads on the regular. But it was mental, I call it mental intellectual jousting. The brother was smart. He had his ways. Okay, he thought he knew this. Okay, I knew that. So we would go at it. I ain't got a problem with that. Why? Respectfully. If you have something to say, I'll listen. But I expect the same when I'm talking. But I got something to say too. So respectfully, we went back and forth. All right, and we competed against in everything, cars, pretty much. So it was healthy competition. Okay, I miss talking to somebody. I miss bouncing ideas that I come up with off somebody. Okay, those are things that I'm gonna miss. Okay, that's the friendship that we had. So yeah, over the years, that's what it turned into. I told his wife, he knew everything that I didn't. What I didn't know is what I went to him to question about. I ain't gonna ask him about what I already know. So the brother had some knowledge, and I picked his brain for what he could. He was an electrician. He had a bunch of ideas. He was smart, but got me started in the podcasting thing. So yeah, that was my dude. And we was growing in a positive way. Again, in life, back over 30 years ago now. Okay, they've been married 34 years. I was witness as marriage. Okay, so they was young and in love and having all that. I've been around for the whole thing. Since he's been in North, I've been in his presence, and I've watched the brother grow and mature through life. I'm his daughter's godfather and uncle. Okay, so I've been around a long time. Okay, his wife is my sister-in-law, but I got him paid. I got him a job at UPS. I brought him into Masonic order. The things that he's doing, I keep telling Mom, I said, Mom, she's like, I mean, how you go back and forth? I'm trying to get her to recognize him as a good man. What? I see him that way, and a lot of people see him that way. So everybody had their view. You can't change their view, just express yours, and that's what I did. I stood behind him the whole time. Still standing behind him. Okay, moving on. That's what you do. If you with him, I'm with him. I don't give a damn good or bad on difference. Okay? So I stayed with you because this brother became my ace boom coon. Oh, you know that street lingo for my partner. Okay, my partner in life doing right, living, not in crime. We didn't do crime. No, he did crime before I met him. He got all that on his street. He had way before he met me. So I had to teach him not about the street. We wasn't hustling, so that wasn't the issue. We was dealing with life. I was the big brother. I had the information. I had the knowledge, and I'm trying to institute it by making it happen. I told him on a Tuesday, I got an idea. I want to run by some people in Detroit. When I went to Michigan, I had a crew of people listening to me. I said, I got to get back to Detroit. He said, no, I can take you anywhere you want to go. And he took me around the world. Appreciate that. Okay. And he became my dude in life. Why? When we started living right, started doing good things in life, being a good husband, being a good father, a provider for the family. His house was the fun house. All the kids loved to go to their house. They had a big house, okay? Pool in the backyard, grill out the grill. So we was living life on our terms, just having fun. The pictures will show you we was a fun-loving type of dude. And we was living life, good job, good lifestyle. So that was all good. We had a good run. That old man said, we had a hell of a run. Yep, we had a hell of a run too, all right? But I was his witness when they got married. A lot of people wasn't with the relationship. I didn't make a difference to me. That's my dude. That's his girl. I'm with you. Let's go. So yeah, we was there. And I'm the godfather and uncle to his daughter. So I've been around a while. Okay. I watched him grow to be a good father, a good husband, a good son, regardless of what she thought about him. And more importantly, he was a good brother to me. Okay. I got a biological brother. And because me and my brother just brothers in life, and that's okay. But me and this brother became brothers because we went through things in life. See the difference? You don't pick your family, but you do pick your friends. If you ain't good at picking friends, that's a you problem. But you get to pick your friends. I've been with the Lucases since I'm over 40 years now. Okay, all right. So I owe my Right Thinking Philosophy podcasting creation to him. Why? He got me started. He didn't ask questions. He said, let's go. You want to talk? Let's go. He put the mic in front of my head and said, all right, let's go. Man. But thanks to that brother, I've been doing it ever since. Why? I got something to say. I'm a teacher. I want to teach. He gave me the platform and let me do my thing. Oh, I did pretty well. So yeah, thanks to him. And I'm still doing my thing. He the one that said, dude, you need a body of work. So what you mean body of work? That you need to put some work in. I got over 4,500 videos. Okay, I got over 4,500 subscribers. I got over 300,000 views. So that's body of work. If you have me, I don't know what they consider body of work, but I'm still working. I'm going for 5,000. That's right. I done went to 1,000 club, 2,000 club. I'm going for 5Gs. So stay tuned. Help me out. Let's go. But I do what I do to help others. And he was one of the brothers who I helped in life, and he helped back. It wasn't just a one-sided deal. No. I told you, he knew what I didn't know. Right now, I'm having technical difficulties. I'm on a different computer, and I'm like a fish out of water. My technical man is gone. I gotta go check on the Geeks Squad today. Think about you, my dude. I call you, yo, he's doing this, he's doing that. Okay, you give me instructions. Now I gotta go deal with the Geek Squad. So I'm missing him in a whole bunch of ways. Alright, but again, he was the creator. He the one got me started. He put the mic in my hand. He put the camera in front of my face. He put me out there. He didn't say nothing. He just said, let's go. And I've been running with it ever since. But okay, but this brother took me in when I was homeless. He picked me up when I got kicked out. Female kicked me out. He come by to see me. I'm sleeping in the car, So this brother been around a long time. And it wasn't just me giving. He helped me out more than I helped him out. I would imagine why. Because what he did for me when I needed it. I'm just there for him, just, hanging out, doing my thing, being big brother. Okay. But that brother had a lot to offer in my life. And I'll always remember and respect him for that. Can't take that away. Okay. So when he was like my little brother, okay, big brother. Why? Because he had smarts. I would call him up and ask him questions. He's into politics, all that. Boy, he saved me a big faux pas with the election. I was hell bent on just going in on us. I was about to rip us a new one. He said, nah, brother, right? He said, nah, big bro. Sorry, man. Let me come, bro. He said, big bro, the white people didn't vote for Carmella. Made all this shit. I got it. I get it. See, and I had a whole lesson right now. I was about to blast them. I was about to go in. I'd have been egg on my face. So I appreciate the brother for that one. He saved me some effort, some nonsense. But now, over the last 30 some odd years, me and this brother was inseparable in life. Every day. We talk every day. Okay? I had another partner, we did that. He passed away. But now, I don't know. I want to get out of there, guys. This ain't about that. It ain't about me. How that know what I missed. No, this is about letting you know about my dude. Okay, memories. All right, so we got real close and we just separated for 30 some odd years. But we had different skill levels, different talents, and different techniques that we had in life. That's how we came together, out of respect. That brother knew a whole lot of stuff. And I picked his brain for everything he had. As far as I'm concerned, what I didn't know, I got from him. I didn't go too far to get knowledge, to get information that I didn't have. I had people around me who I can go to. And he was one of them. Okay? And the best compliment, I don't know if he recognized or realized that, he said, "You're one of the smartest brothers I know." Coming from him, that's the best. You ain't get no better than that. Okay? It ain't gonna get no better than that. And I said, my man, ditto. Why? I think you're pretty smart too. I don't deal with dumb people. I can't stand ignorant people. So yeah, he passed the test a long time ago. Okay, my ignorant test, he been passed the litmus test with that. And I tell him all the time, to do, you got a whole bunch of friends. I don't deal with none of them. Why? That's on him. I see them a little different. So again, remember my third eye open. I ain't dealing with any and everybody. But he was everybody's friend. Everybody, yeah, okay, that was him. You see at the funeral, that's the ones that gonna be there. Yeah. All right, moving on. I ain't going there. Where am I? Okay, yeah. Now, he was like my little brother, okay, but big brother. Again, my sister called me little big brother, so I get it. When you learning from some little brother, you like a big brother. You can learn from them, all right? So, and this brother is one of the smartest brothers, one of the people I knew back then, okay, even to this day still. I dealt with him because he was smart, okay? No other reason why. I don't like dumb people. And the brother was sharp, again. We would talk daily. I call it jousting, okay? But he would hear me out, he will respectfully, agree or disagree. Okay, and I'm telling him, man, I don't give a damn what you think. I don't give a damn. None of that makes nothing to me. I listen respectfully, but I really don't care. Why? I got my own thing. That's why. No disrespect for your thing or to your thing. He's a diehard Christian. I'm a Christian. Okay, have at it, dog. But we would do this daily and about everything under the sun. He was my dude. People think we argue. Y'all are you do? Yeah, because we gonna go at it. That's called a bumping heads. I'm a Capricorn. I like to bump heads. Okay, I like to use this. That was my thing with him. He didn't like to be challenged and competed. He liked to win. He liked to compete. He just liked to win. I don't give a damn. Okay, I'm not favoring you. I don't give a crap what you do. I'm bringing what I do, and let's have at it. Simple as that. He raised me that way. Okay, you built this animal, dog. You created this, so deal with me. We used to go ahead. He didn't have a heart. He couldn't take it. All right, that's my dude too, though. But I could teach him, and best I could, and he would learn it in his way. But he always told me, he said, man, that Egyptian shit. But when I was the #1 show he had for his Can You Feel This program we was on the internet back in the day, he said they love that Egyptian shit. He was a Christian. He wasn't giving up his faith. That's my man. I'm not here to change your belief system. Understand that. I just know something else. And I present that to people. Other people like it. Like he said, they love that Egyptian shit. Okay, appreciate you. But he never really, he didn't get on board. Okay, no, he wasn't the right thing. Moving on. He respect me, but he didn't partake. All right, he was my dude for life, in life. Why? You don't get many friends, and I don't have many now. And I just lost one, so I'm not in a good predicament right now when it comes to friends. So I take that loss. Okay, in life, I understand. Those days, again, the memories. All I got, like Temptation, memory. And Friday, everybody's gonna have memory, and that's why. That's what you do it for, and then you move on. Okay, it's understanding death is a part of life. I teach the philosophy, but I can't go there and fall out. Oh, I'm a dude. I can't remember mission. No, I'm way past that. Moving on. But again, memories. I can bring them to you. I'm doing that right now. Let me take it on home. I got to get to the gym. Oh, no, I got a little minute. All right. It's 3:15. I'm doing my thing. All right. For my dude. All right. Let me take it on home. Appreciate you tuning in for those who do. All right. As I say, my final goodbyes, okay, to an older and wiser man who I help you to be you. I appreciate you too. Why? Because I got something from you that I'm going to take the rest of my day. I got a bunch of stuff that you gave me. I appreciate you. I want to let you know right now, or even in the end, for those who don't know, the brother was all that to me. But he wasn't somebody else going to do with me. I'm just speaking for myself. And I'm sure you got a bunch of people who will say the same thing. Moving on. When everybody says the same thing about you, okay, that's pretty much what it is. All right. So, and as my final goodbyes, bruh, your service will be, okay, your service will be done, okay, by my other dude, my pastor who's going to send them off, another God friend, man. And again, he know him, so this is I want somebody who's going to know me. If you're going to talk about me and I'm in the casting, you better know me. So I already got my pastor set up, so that's his job. Simple as that. All right, he got me covered. But I got my dude, and I put my dude in position to take care of my dude, okay? And my pastor, who like you, okay, also sharp too, smart and intelligent. So he gonna do what he do and for you this time. And I'm gonna speak my piece. We get 2 minutes. That's more than enough time, okay? I got a whole show to do. I can take out my time and do what I want to do. But for 2 minutes, I want to get out there, boom, boom, get out the way and move on. Why? Everybody got something they want to say, but just keep it to 2 minutes. You know how we do when we go to talk and they get, no, war stories, this ain't the place for that. Moving on. All right. So, again, time limit on time you get to talk, which is admirable. And I'm going to speak and I'm going to get my piece in and move on, okay? Now, I'm going to tell Ralph and tell him, do me a favor. This is my request. Tell Ralph, Moms, OJ, and Granddad I said, hold a seat for me at the card table. You know how we do. Pinochle game up. And Wood, enjoy the game. I'll be there in a few. Right now, I got things I got to take care of here. So I'll be there later on. Right now, I'm busy doing what I do. All right. Again, it's been a few days, and I've gotten, past the emotional part and all that. Yeah, I'm way past that. Okay. But I'm right in the thick of things. I don't know how I got there, but I'm right there. Why? I'm there for my sister. There for my niece. Gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, I'm right there, and I'll be there until the end. That's what you do. Well, that's what I do for you. If you my friend, I'm gonna be there to the end. Wrapping it up again. It's been a few days, but it's been one hell of a ride, my dude. And now seeing it to the end, I'm got you. Okay. I don't give a crap about how many friends you have. Really don't. Not a bit. I know you have one good friend. I can speak for myself. Let's go. And I have a way. I have way too much. I have way too many. I have way, excuse me, right. I have way too many memories to even get into for right now, but they're mine. And every now and then, when I decide I want to take that stroll down memory lane, you be there with me. I know that. So, again, in heart and mind, my dude, you ain't went nowhere. Physically, I know you ain't gonna be here no more, but you made the roll call. I'll talk to you in a few minutes. You know how I do in the morning. Call you out. Let's do it. And right there, because when you having memories of somebody that's passed on a loved one, trust me, it's okay. But do it in a respectful way. That's all. You can still mourn and whatever, but do it in a respectful manner where the person you're doing it for will feel good about you doing it, not say, oh, that's not a good look. All right, so again, wrapping it up, I appreciate you tuning in. Right there, because you all live to be 100. And me, 100 minus that day. So I never know my right thinkers who all understand. I just gave you a few last memories of my brother who will be missed, who passed away. We all lose loved ones. Deal with it. I do.